up? I'm probably just annoyed about like 90% of you watching with my peppiness, but I don't know, I'm just in a great mood and we're just gonna go with it. Today is a very special day because we are gonna be getting your life on track. I would consider myself to be quite the organized soul when I feel like it, and throughout the years I've kind of just developed my own little way of life, and I feel like I have some pretty great tips and hacks that you guys can try to implement in your own routine that will just make your life like, this is where your life is now, right? Your life's about to be there. And if this is the first time you're seeing one of my videos, I promise I'm not normally this annoying. Actually, I probably am. It would mean so much to me if you hit the subscribe button down below so that, you know, we can just be friends forever. Let's just get into the video. My number one tip is to schedule everything. Write it all down. And there's no better way to do this than to adopt an agenda and make it your new best friend. Personally, Lily Pulitzer is my ride or die, and this is my 4th year in a row using a Lily agenda. I don't know, it's just so colorful and bright, and as you'll see, it's definitely not your average planner. When you first open up your Bible, agenda, you have 2 built-in folder pockets, and in past years, I've kept my class schedule here. Also, fun fact, this whole brand started with a juice stand when a woman named Lily, obviously, opened a juice stand, but she needed a way to camouflage the colorful juice stains, so she created a brightly printed dress, and bam, that's how Lily Pulitzer was born, so pretty cool. Now that we've finished our history lesson, this year's agenda features not 1, but for the first time ever, 2 pages of stickers. I'm hyped. Then you have monthly calendars at a glance, followed by some colorful 5x5s. Then we got dates to celebrate, and something new that I'm really loving is the escape plan section where you can plan all your trips. So you can plan a big vacation like going to North Carolina, or even just a nice getaway to the beach like I did. And honestly, is it just me or is planning half the fun? Like, seriously. After flipping through the numbers and addresses section that we both know you're not going to use, you have the notes section, and oh my gosh, having this, it's wow. I use it for planning videos or just random thoughts or pretty much anything. And then finally, where all the magic will be happening, the planner part. So every single month has a pretty pattern design at the beginning, which is followed by a matching calendar. And this is, where you could write whether you have events, football games, stuff like that. And then of course you have your dailies. Every single page is just so beautiful. Like, it almost makes me happy to write that I have history homework. Almost. Also, a pro tip is to invest in some colorful pens because they just make life better. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little look at the 2016-2017 agenda. It really is my baby. Ah, the good old to-buy list. This is something I've been using for the past few months, and it has saved me hundreds of dollars. Running out to the store the second you need something is too time-consuming and will lead to you buying more than you need. Obviously, if it's something urgent like deodorant, that's an exception. Otherwise, instead of buying items as soon as you want them, refrain and simply write them down. After a month, evaluate that list. Maybe you put item number 4 on there 2 weeks ago, but suddenly realize, you just don't need it. You're seriously gonna laugh at some of the things you thought you needed. Alright, this story's kind of just ridiculous and dumb, but this happened a few months ago. I just woke up one day and I decided I needed a fur coat. It creeps me out and weirds me out how much I truly felt I needed this. I spent hours upon hours just Googling fur coats, looking them up. You know when you keep those tabs all open on your laptop? Tabs of fur coats were open on my laptop for a straight month. It's all I could think about. I would get home from class. Sorry, friends can't hang out. Gotta go look at fur coats online. It was like this weird feeling where I was like, I need it. So instead of running out and buying the first fur coat I saw, I decided, you know what, we're gonna wait at least 2 months. If I still really want one after 2 months, boom, it's mine. 2 months pass by, I'm like, what fur coat? In your closet, I guarantee there are at least 5 items you haven't worn in the past year. So why are they still there? Because saying goodbye to a clothing item can be a lot like saying goodbye to a loved one. And that brings me to the temporary purge box. Put those items in the box and then set it aside. After 3 months, grab that box and see what you've really missed and what you're willing to throw away. This little tip could not have been any truer than when I first came home from college after my freshman year. I decided, you know what, Clance? It's time. We're gonna, crack the knuckles. Fun fact, don't ever crack your knuckles in front of me. I think it's the most disgusting thing in the world. Bones are not meant to crack or snap or break. What are you doing? Okay. I decided it was time to clean out my closet for honestly the first time since I first moved into my house when I was 5. And I decided I needed to just get rid of half of my wardrobe. There were things I hadn't worn in forever, and I was just like, I don't even think I want these. So I put them in a basket and was ready to donate them all, but something happened. Something didn't happen. I was just lazy or busy or a combination of both, and I didn't donate them. So 3 months went by and I decided to look at the basket of clothes I was going to donate, And lo and behold, there were things I was like, whoa, I don't want to throw you out. And then, 75-80% of the stuff I shipped off to charity. Didn't need. Hasta la vista, baby. Hasta la vista. I can't do anything right.
Do you ever wonder how you've ended up with so much stuff you just don't need? Well, you have sales, bargains, and deals to thank for that, which is why you should avoid them like the plague. The purpose of a sale is to get you to buy something you do not need. Hence the reason it's on sale. So don't let corporate America tell you what you do and do not need. It'll kill your bank account and cause nothing but clutter and disorganization.
I went to the store and this was on sale.
This tip will make each and every day of your life so much more productive and ensure that everything gets done. Grab a whiteboard and divide it in half. On the left side, write to do, and on the right, write today. To do is what needs to be done sometime in the future, not necessarily now, kind of like returning a library book or organizing a drawer. Today is what needs to be done today. It can be straight from the to-do list or it can just suddenly come up. This way, you always know what you should or could be doing.
Honestly, sometimes I walk my dog just so I can check it off my list. Yeah.
If you're a busy person like me, then it is an absolute must to use multiple calendars. The first type I use is a nice, big, customizable dry erase board. I use this calendar to write major events and special occasions that I know pretty far in advance. I just love the fact that it's so visual, but more importantly, that it's so easy to erase and change because life is always changing, and let's face it, people cancel on you, they blow you off, they don't care. I'm not bitter. And you know those big fat expo markers? Throw them away and get fine point tips because trust me, your life will be so much easier. And you can also use the calendar on your phone. Sorry, that's just me yawning because that's so boring. What I found I love is the little reminders app on your phone where you can plug in specific things that give you specific reminders at specific times on, you guessed it, specific dates.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like, if you're listening to me right now, that means you stuck around till the end, and that, I can't, that means the world. And if you haven't already, the subscribe button is down below, ready for you to click, just a little clicky click. I don't know what I'm saying. Also, social media, it's linked down below so that, we can be... Yeah.